Hello everyone, this is going to be a products that I regret buying video. Okay, the first one is these shoes by Skechers. I was looking for a pair of sandals that were kind of athletic-y, and it's like these have the rubber sole but were kind of cute on the top, because during the year I teach and I'm on my feet all the time and I walk and I walk and I walk and I walk. So I have to have comfortable shoes. And so I saw these online and thought they were pretty cute, you know, and they could go with my khakis and my casual skirts and things. And I bought them in the store. And I wore them several times. And this leather is so hard that it just rubs the skin right off your feet. I'm sure there are people who bought these and really like them. And I have other Skechers shoes that I really like, but these I do not care for. I love the sole. I love the Skechers slip-on tennis shoes with the sole, but this leather is so hard. I mean, I would have to wear socks with these. It would not be attractive, socks and brown sandals. So this is a disappointment. Okay, the next thing is this, a pretty pricey purchase. This is Burberry Brit, and I think that I meant to buy Burberry Beat but accidentally bought Burberry Brit, and I do not like this at all. It is so sweet. Whew, I cannot take those sweet perfumes. I just can't. They just do something in my head. I don't know. They give me a headache. So if anybody's interested in doing a swap, I think I still have the box for this, and I've only sprayed it one time. If even a full spray, just like a little bit in the cap. So I know this is pretty popular. So if anybody's interested in doing a swap, just private message me and we'll see what we can get worked out there. Alright, the next thing is Maybelline lipstick. This is Maybelline Color Sensational, and the color is Autumn Rush. And it looks like this. You can see I used it a couple times. The color's not bad, the texture's good, but the smell is so, it smells like melted crayons. Oh, and it tastes like that too. Like, I might be able to get over the smell because it would go away during the day, but every time I lick my lips or accidentally get it in my mouth when I'm eating, it tastes like crayons, and I just don't like it. I haven't tried any other Maybelline lipsticks after I tried this one because this just turned me off of the brand forever. Not the whole brand, just the lipsticks. I have tons of Maybelline stuff. Okay, the next thing that I regret buying is by Revlon. It's the Revlon Beyond Natural Skin Matching Makeup. And I kind of think I jumped on the bandwagon with this because I heard some good things about it and I thought it sounded cool. I've actually used quite a bit of it even though I don't like it. And it's one of those makeups that has, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, the little grains in it. And what those do is hang on a second. What those do is when you rub this into your skin, I'll do it right here. It's supposed to match your skin tone. Well, when I do this, I just feel like I'm putting lotion on because the coverage is so sheer and it's got zip staying power. And I usually, like, I'm even going to put some more on, and you can't even tell it's on there. It doesn't cover anything. It doesn't cover blemishes. It doesn't cover like freckles, nothing. So I was disappointed in that because Revlon's usually pretty good. I'm wiping it off now with a product that I actually really like. I might show you those. I'm sure you can guess what they are. Okay, let's see, what haven't I done? The next product I regret buying are these Milani nail polishes. The colors are cool. They have a great selection. But you have to put, I think I put 4 coats of this color on, and still you could see my nail underneath it. And if I'm going for an orange nail look, I want it to be orange, you know? I don't want it to be like real sheer. I don't like these at all. I don't like the brush. get it open. I haven't used these in a long time. It's all dried on there and caked on there. I don't like the brushes, like real scrimpy, scrawny. I don't like it. And can you see how like thin that is? You can even see the brush through it. Like, look how thin it is. I don't like it. Unfortunately, I bought a whole bunch of these all in the same day because I thought they'd be good, but I don't like them. I think I have the orange and the yellow, and I have a green and a blue. And don't like it. Alright, the next thing I regret buying, which is a very recent purchase, is this Tresemme Fresh Start Waterless Foam Shampoo for dry, curly to normal hair. Which I have dry, curly hair. I mean, you would think. And this is supposed to refresh your hair in between shampoos. Okay, it comes out as a mousse. It smells good. I'm like, okay, whatever. I wouldn't think something wet would be very good for refreshing your hair. And it leaves a film. Like it's... Let me see if I can let this dry for a second. Fan. Can you see how glistening my hand still is? That's a film on there, and it's like tacky and oily. And it made my hair so greasy. I don't think it was supposed to do that, but I would not recommend this. Now, I have heard good things about the dry shampoo, which I might try. If you've had good luck with the Tresemme dry shampoo, let me know in the comments, because I like to get some more feedback on it before I tried it. So, this will be hanging around in the hair products graveyard. Another product that I tried that I regret buying is Infusium 23. This is actually pretty expensive for me for a hair product because I don't usually spend a lot of money on my hair stuff. And this is a leave-in treatment. It's just a clear conditioner. It's supposed to be like this miracle drug for curly hair. It's supposed to make it really soft and moisturized and, you know, cut down on breakage. And I just don't think it's anything special. It's not a bad product by any means, but I much prefer to use my coconut oil as a deep conditioning treatment once a week or twice a week sometimes, rather than use this every day. Now, I do use a leave-in conditioner every day, every time I wash my hair, but it's by John Frieda Frizzies. So I kind of regret buying this just because it didn't work for me very well. And the last thing I regret buying are these L'Oreal Hip eyeliners in this L'Oreal, it's like a liquid pencil eyeliner. Okay, the reason why I regret buying this one is because it just doesn't have any control. You can't get a fine enough line for me. And I find it really messy, like, you know when you're doing your liquid eyeliner and you're like swoop and like dab dab? Well, it's like, here, the finest line I can get on it is that, which is not a fine line. Even, you know, if you try and do it like that, or just like real light, you know, you just can't, I don't know, it's not controllable or something. Maybe it's me. And these two I regret buying just simply because I don't use them enough. I thought that it would be cool to have the silver and the gold in my collection of eyeliners and that I would use them for parties and the holiday season. But I just haven't found any really good way to use them in a good eye look where it's not like garish, I guess, or tacky. I would love to see some tutorials on using these if anybody has any good ideas for using them. They're beautiful colors, and the consistency of these is much better than the one I just showed you. I actually really like the consistency, and they sharpen well. I've sharpened them. But I just kind of feel like, I mean, these are pretty expensive. I only buy makeup at the drugstore. I don't have any MAC or Too Faced or Cargo or NARS or any of that. I only buy at the drugstore because that's what fits my budget. And I find that I can usually find a dupe for most things that people say, like from MAC and NARS at the drugstore, pretty easily. And I had seen some tutorials using these shades, but I just can't seem to get them to work for me. I might try using them as an eyeshadow base when it gets more into the winter time, like when it's more festive time. more parties and stuff and see. I'll hang on to them, you know, you never know. I might wind up using them, but